I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock up to now. The Fulham game is the biggest shock. Though I know we've played Fulham so many times, they've just produced their first win since 1974, 75, somewhere there, if I'm not mistaken. It was our closest London derby between Chelsea and Fulham. It's just a road which divides them. It's a very very close London derby. We lost the game, but it's hard to swallow. Enzo Maresca had some good and had some bad. So we're gonna talk about good and the bad because Sancho's, I'm not convinced with him. Jackson, he's not yet to convince that he can win us game. We cannot be relying on Cole Palmer. Noni Madueke, there's a report about him if he was being punished or not. So I want you guys to like and subscribe for more things we're gonna talk about. Excuse me. First of all, I'm gonna talk about Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez has costed so many games last season and starting of this season. In the last like 8 games, he's been consistent. So though he was making some mistakes, but our strikers were able like to delete those goals and turn those goals into our winning goals. So for me, Robert Sanchez is not yet to convince me that he's gonna be the number one. It's better shows he should negotiate with keeper Aris Baranga, come to Chelsea. If it's about wage bill, wage structure, let him renegotiate his structure, his salary. If he'll be able to come into terms with Chelsea management, if he's gonna reduce his salary or not. But he's still our one. We don't have to go out and look for goalkeepers coming in, start replacing Robert Sanchez. We have like 4 goalkeepers Chelsea signed, 2 young goalkeepers, and Robert Sanchez, and the keeper is Baranga. We have too many goalkeepers. I don't see why Chelsea should go out on the market and start looking for keepers. That doesn't make sense at all. We need to utilize on the talent we have at hand. Just we should just try to negotiate with him. There are so many things we can do to improve on our defense. It's not only Zoe Sanchez, even Levi Colwell. They don't talk about him because one, he's an academic graduate. He makes mistakes. He's very slow, but they don't talk about him. It doesn't mean that Levi Colwell doesn't get the blame. No, because the last goal we conceded, it was a counter attack. It was a poor clearance from the goalkeeper. From when the goalkeepers are clearing the ball, they clear out the ball in diagonal diamonds. The ball has to go diamonds, not direct on the center or on the middle of the pitch. Because once the ball goes straight in the middle, the number 6 from that side heads the ball backward. Our defenders will be out of the position because if the goalkeeper has the ball, the defenders goes wide. The fullbacks goes up, the center backs split because they know that maybe he might gonna pass to them, so they'll split on the side. But Sanchez decided to hit the ball, and when he hit the ball, it wasn't diagonal; it just hit the ball straight, which went straight to the Fulham players, and then it was a counter attack for them for him to come back and recover. It was too late. It was too late. We saw Enzo Fernandez. He was the one now trying like to chase to cover up, but it was too late because the defenders were already out of the position. So Sanchez is to blame, and he really needs to improve, and he's not improving. It's not that we've been winning our past game. That's Sanchez. We don't like talking about him anymore. Yet, Nicholas Jackson, he's a good player. He's still learning, but come on, Enzo Maresca has to do something about him. The guy needs to start on the bench sometimes. He needs to give chances to other strikers. We have other players like McGill who are killing off the Conference League. Why is he keeping them in on the squad if he's not going to use them? These are the times you need to bring those young players or experienced players who are hungry. They need more goals. They need appearance. They need to prove to the fans. They need to prove to you that they can do it. McGill was there. He could have played even 5 minutes. Nicholas Jackson, he said that on the press conference that he made some sprints, and some sprints. He was like a little bit too tired. Even just at the beginning of first half, he was a little bit too tired. He didn't contribute much on the second half. He was just falling down, trying to win some fouls. Yes, he was trying to win us games, but he wasn't gonna produce a match winner or a match winning goal. We cannot depending on on Cole Palmer and Noni Madueke and others to score. We need to depend on him. If Cole Palmer can score, because we've seen that Cole Palmer he's been given 2 3 players to cover him up. He has to produce his own magic and score the goal the way he just did against Fulham. So we cannot depending on him. We have the strikers who can do that, and Jackson, that's his job. He needs to win us game. He needs to be our own Drogba, our own Diego Costa. He needs to do it. He needs to be our own Lewandowski. He needs to win us games. But if he's going to be becoming too lazy whenever they have the ball, they pass him the ball, he just want to win the foul. Come on, make a build up, create space, create some chances. Let your friends score. He was too tired just in 55 minutes. I was expecting Kuku to start like maybe 55, 60 minutes to be in the game, but he didn't do that. He has to wait until Kuku has to play 15, 20 minutes, which is not bad for him. Kuku is not a second option striker. We bought Kuku very expensive. We know his record that he's the guy who can help our team with experience. He's the only experienced striker right now we have. If he's not going to use Nkuku, then I'm sorry, Nkuku, he's going to leave. If Nkuku leaves or he joins Manchester United or he joins PSG, we're going to be regretting it. Nicholas Jackson, he's not a striker who we can depend on, like create the ball for himself and score for himself. He's always waiting for Cole Palmer, for Noni Madueke to pass him the ball in the box. He's never scored outside the box. He has that height. He's very tall. He can challenge any aerial ball when on defending and scoring, but he's not doing that. That height is supposed to use it to be a threat on the set pieces. But no matter how we get the set pieces, we never utilize the chance. Set pieces are more like just a goal kick to us now. We can't score on the corner kick. Only Thiago Silva was scoring, and Jesus scored like 2 goals. But as a striker, when you're in the box, if it's corner, defenders should know that, oh, he's a striker, he's a tall guy, he's gonna maybe do something. So we need like this. But he's not a threat. Nicholas Nkuku is shorter than Jackson, but we've seen Nkuku how he challenges the ball uh, on the hair with the tall defenders. He jumps. Sometimes he scores, or you can see that he makes an attempt. It's either the goalkeeper gets the ball or the ball goes out. But he's very short. But Nicholas Jackson doesn't have that energy or that hunger of let's say that okay, let the defenders have something on me. I'm gonna show them something. He doesn't have just want to make some print one. We understand it's a local derby. He failed to score. He failed to create a chance, but he was supposed to be substituted too early. We have Mark Gill. We have Nkuku. Why is he keeping Jao Felix for 90 minutes? And we are losing the game. We understand that Cole Palmer and Nicola and Nkuku and Jao Felix they play the same position, but Felix he can play on either role. He can play on the right, the center, on the left. He's the kind of player who can play on all the positions. I saw Neto was very tired. Neto was very tired. He was supposed to be substituted. Bring on Noni Madueke, but Noni Madueke was not there. I was thought maybe Nkuku, Felix was a come in and take Palmer position. Palmer goes on the right side. Remember Palmer, he's more creative on the right side. He scored more goals on the right side than on the center. So I thought maybe it was gonna go on the right. Felix was gonna take up the 10 row, but we didn't see that. The guy is getting frustrated. He's talking about now leaving. He just joined and when he joined that phase, he had a very good season. But right now, it's like Maresca. He's stuck. He doesn't have plan B. He believes in what he's only doing is good. It's for him. Yes, when they brought him in, we never believed, we never expected to be the way position where we are right now. But come on, his belief is like making the team like to have more errors because is only has 11 first 11 option. He doesn't have option B. Imagine should have a second choice, plan B. If things don't go well, first 11, you need to make some changes at halftime, make some plans, switch them position, tell them you need to play with them. But Maresca is only stuck with his position. If he wins the game, yes, we win, yes, we celebrate. But when we lose, we see the mistakes. We see them. So I don't see why he brought in João Felix, and he's in the squad. He doesn't play games. He's getting good money. Why is he doing that? Cole Palmer will never have good games all the time. Yes, we understand he can produce some magic, but Cole Palmer he scored the goal, but he's been poor on free kicks. He had like 3 or 4 free kicks. They were just going hitting the wall, not even going past the wall, hitting the wall. He needs to improve on the free kicks because we have Enzo Fernandez who can take some free kicks. We have João Felix who can take free kicks. But yes, Cole Palmer is the main man. But come on, he's never gonna have a good game throughout. Sometimes he need to give space to other players. We have young players, Josh Ashimpong, who are hungry, they want to play the game, they want to test the game. They need to prove to the managers. Why is he keeping them in the squad if you cannot use them? Against Everton, the same. Against Fulham, the same. I understand. Noni Madueke situation is very complicated. He wasn't even on the bench when Madueke played against Everton. He was very, very poor. It's like he didn't want to play those last 10 minutes he played. He was very, very, very poor. When he came on, he wasn't like holding the ball. He wasn't like passing, penetrate. He wasn't recovering whenever he loses the ball. I think this was the punishment from Maresca. He was punishing him. He's not going to test anything. And if he continues like to behave like that, we know how Maresca he is. He's going to demand that he leaves the club. Because we have William Esteval, who is supposed to come this year, next year, 2025, who's supposed to take up his position. So he needs to improve. If he's going to be behaving like, he doesn't want to play 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it's not good. If you're given 5 minutes, show the manager in 5 minutes what you can do. That's what good players are. It's not that about he doesn't think rightly. That's his philosophy. He brought us on the second place. We are almost like getting on the first place. It's unacceptable. We didn't expect him to go that far with us. So I respect his decision, but they are good and bad. We are talking about Enzo Maresca. It's not that he's a very bad coach. He showed that he's a good coach. He's a very good developing coach, but he makes some errors too. So we need to talk about them. He just lost one game in 8 or 9 games, and that's too much. Like for us to swallow, because we've lost a game to a team which were not expected. We didn't expect Fulham to beat us. Yes, they were London rivals, closest London rivals, but they are too weak to beat us at Stamford Bridge. At least we're supposed to gain a point from there. So I want you guys to like and subscribe for more to come back. I'm gonna come up with more updates about another coming weekend game and transfer news. The more transfer news are coming up, the more we're gonna be opening up to talk about more of our club's philosophies and other stuff. See you guys.